Matt Sardo here, Monkeys Fighting Robots, and I would like to talk about my biggest gripe in comic books, the comic book industry. This thing aggravates me so much. I don't understand why Marvel or DC feels the need to spoil their damn comic books before they come out. I don't know. Like, no other industry does this. This is the dumbest marketing, plan ever. I'm like unconscious with anger after this. I don't know if you saw, it was released yesterday. Amazing Spider-Man 26 is coming out, and hence there's going to be spoilers in this video because Marvel spoiled it for you already. I can't. It has got to be my biggest gripe ever. It just bothers me so much. So if you don't want to know what I'm talking about, just stop watching now because I'm going to talk about it because it's just utter bullshit. It's complete and utter bullshit. I don't understand why the comic book industry continues to spoil their product before it even hits the shelves. Idiots. All right, so EW, Entertainment Weekly, had the exclusive, and then Bleeding Cool, another dumb shit organization that loves to spoil shit, but they're just, doing it for clicks because that's what they do, and that's how they make their money is clicks, and you guys keep clicking. So yes, it's a vicious cycle of stupidity and clicks and media, and it's dumb as shit. But yesterday, exclusive on EW, Marvel Comics announced that they're going to kill off Kamala Khan and Amazing Spider-Man 26. And I'm like, don't you have a movie coming out? Like, if I was Kevin Feige, I'd be like, hey, idiots, like stepchildren down there. Like, what are you doing? You just have to behave. Like, just behave. Like, we have a movie coming out called The Marvels, and she's in it. And you're like, oh, having a big announcement in the news. It's going to go everywhere. And like, be like, oh, we just killed off Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel. And then people are like, isn't she in a movie? Like, why did they kill her off? And when did they kill her off? And you're literally just confusing people. Like, you're confusing the shit out of people. Like, stop. And then also, like, you're spoiling the damn story 2 weeks before it comes out. Like, this is super dumb. Like, nobody, like, hey, did you read the newest Harry Potter book? No, because, they came out and said that they killed Harry Potter on the first 2 pages. So I didn't read it. Nobody does that. Oh, man, did you see Guardians of the Galaxy? No, man. They told me in advance that Groot and Rocket were going to die and everybody else was, going to be, whatever. Nobody does that. I'm just like, nobody does this. It's the dumbest thing ever. And Kamala Khan, like, is like a rising star in the Marvel comics world. Like, she's establishing herself. I mean, I think she's like right around like 10 years old now, like as far as history in the Marvel Comics 616 universe. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And again, I'm like looking at, I'm going to put the cover up here too. I'm looking at the cover of Amazing Spider-Man 26, and they have like this lost leader of like, who's going to get killed on the cover? As a throwback to the old school Spider-Man where I think they killed off Gwen Stacy. I think that's the cover. But I'm just like, no, like Robbie Robinson, like that would have been like powerful. They wouldn't do Human Torch because he's already died. Captain America's already died. I mean, you can kill off the Black Cat. I'm like, yeah, honestly, you could have killed off Mary Jane. That would have been fine. J. Jonah Jameson, fine. Like, Death of Tombstone, fine. Like, it's like, but like not Kamala Khan, not like a kid. Like, because she's going to come back. That's the other thing that's really dumb is that she is going to come back real quick. It's not even going to be like, oh, we're gone. Like, she's gone. No, because there's a movie and then they're going to have like a comic book where she's in it because that's what you should do when a movie comes out is you should have a #1 issue ready to go to be like, here, you just saw this movie. Here's a comic book for you because like we want you to buy our comic books. But don't worry, we'll spoil that shit later for you when you really get hooked into comic books and you're like, yeah, man, this story is really exciting. I can't wait to find out what happened. Oh, Bleeding Cool has a stupid story. Oh, EW has the exclusive press release. And it's just a dumb story. Christian Hullabaloo. His name is Christian Hullabaloo. I'm not even giving him like a good last name. Can't believe he wrote that story. It's totally a press release. It's literally a press release from EW. Say it isn't so, true believers. Okay, Christian Hullabaloo. It's a lousy article you wrote there. It's just a serious mouthpiece for Marvel. It may come as a shock then to learn that she's going to die, and yet EW can exclusively reveal that's exactly what's going to happen in the pages of Amazing Spider-Man 26 later this month. Marvel has been teasing this big death for whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, man, I just don't get it. I am emotionally drained at this. And also, like, not to even, like, give the other group of idiots, like, any platform whatsoever. But there are going to be people out there that are going to say, good, she deserves to die. And I'm like, get so, God damn it. Like, I don't like any of this. I really don't. Because, like, now I have to talk. I have to talk to you about this. Because, like, we talk about the comic industry. And I really like to talk about the good things that the comic industry does. Because there are a lot of good things out there that are done. Hence, the indie boom that's going on right now. But this right here, this EW exclusive, bleeding cool, leaking bullshit, Kamala Khan death that isn't going to last more than 2 seconds, but it basically just ruins my story 2 weeks from now that I get to read. And I share with you guys my excitement of reading the comic book. And I'm like, yay, what's going to happen in this Spider-Man book that we've been talking about? And we're like, yay, let's find out. And I'm like, no, you can't. You can't have anything nice. You can't have anything nice because we're going to ruin it. We're totally going to ruin it for you. We are going, and by we, I mean Marvel Comics is going to ruin it for you. Hey, you like Kamala Khan? Guess what? We're going to ruin it for you. You like Spider-Man? We're going to ruin it for you. Kevin Feige, if you're listening, please, like, walk down to the PR office of Marvel Comics and just slap the shit out of somebody. Like, somebody needs to get slapped the shit out of. All right, so I've ranted and raved for, what, 8 minutes, 12 seconds. Sorry about that. Okay, what I would do if you have to do this is you release the book on Wednesday. And then you announce we are going to have a press conference at 2 p.m. on that Wednesday. And if you would like to not have the story spoiled for you, please read it by then. And then at 2 o'clock, they make this big announcement and everybody's there and you bring press in or whatever and they ask questions and, like, you have it be an event. Like, have that be an event. And then, like, you field the questions then. You get the whole creative team there. Like, hey, guys, you just killed off Kamala Khan. How you feeling? Like, well, you know, blah, blah, yada, 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 yada. Like, that's what I would do. So, Marvel, if you want to hire somebody who cares about the comic books and cares about giving you good marketing, because that's what I would like to do, so that you guys can sell more books. Because that's all I want is you guys to sell more books. Give me a call. You got my number. Like, if I would bring back the press conference, live stream press conference. What the shit's going on? Let's, you know, if you want to come to this press conference, send your reporter down, and then you get some, like, schlubs from the New York Times and the Daily News. I literally was just like, had a Billy Joel song in my head at that point in time. But that's what I would do. You don't spoil the damn book for people. For the love of God, stop doing it. I will keep ranting. every time you guys do it, I will call you out on your bullshit because it's solid bullshit, guys. Like Marvel Comics, stop spoiling the book before it comes out for your readers. It's the dumbest thing you guys ever do. Like, it's just dumb. All right, guys, I'm going to try to find some good comic books to talk about. And I got to like clean this. I'm going to go to my comic book store. I might like go to some dollar bin diving, something like that. But like, serious. You guys have a great new comic book day. Yeah. And I'll talk to you later.